welcome back. My name is Loot Love, and thank you for joining us on Racing today. So before the break, I was joined by a great friend and expert in all things horse racing, James Goodman. And now we're joined by one guy who shows no mercy in the kitchen. He refuses to be boxed and is one of Mzansi's finest. Any ideas, James?
I'm looking forward to meeting him, Loot Love. As you can see, I'm an expert in food, and any chef is my mate.
He definitely will be your mate soon. But let me give you a hint, right? He's known for his traditional favorites. You know, he presents his food in a fun, creative manner. I think we can say it's African cuisine deconstructed. Please help me welcome Chef Mbombi.
Yeah, guys.
Good, sir.
Well, I'm here.
You're here now.
I'm here now.
All right, you guys are about to become BFFs.
No, certainly. We're friends now.
Let's fire it.
Chef, I know you're going to help us unpack African cuisine and just your style of cooking in the kitchen.
Yeah.
But before we get there, what's your story with horse racing? Because I'm fairly new. You know, I'm on my way. I'm learning. I'm finding my way. I've got great experts with me. But do you have any relation to the sport?
Look, I think it's only now that I understood that my grandmother was a gambler. Because when I was young,
All our grandparents, because
I think it's just the thing. You know, when I was young, I was born in KZN. Then because my mom had to move to Joburg, so I'd usually visit my grandmother in KZN. And I always saw the love. I always saw the happiness in her eyes whenever, you know, she always spoke about horse racing.
Sure.
You know, early morning, she has to go buy a newspaper. You know, I don't know what she was, you know, searching for, but it all involved money.
Yeah.
And that was the lovely part about it.
It's wonderful having those people around you.
No,
And
definitely.
it will have rubbed off a little.
Nah. Maybe after this.
maybe after this.
So-
But your eyes light up for African cuisine. You know, talk to us about your cooking journey as a
Jeez,
chef,
man.
mind you.
I think it's more of an emotional thing because when I go to, you know, when I speak about African cuisine, it's something that I really had to choose when I was in culinary school. My heart gravitated to Italian food, but because of culture and essence, I then chose African food. And I think I never made a mistake.
100%.
No.
Now, one thing about cooking, it goes with presentation.
Sure.
James, horse racing, presentation, how do the two come hand in hand?
Loot Love, when you look at the horse presented in the parade ring, which is what we all see, it is absolutely spectacular,
Right.
sparkling, and it's the same as a presentation on your plate. Chefs know how to present food, and the top guys do it impeccably. So horse racing has all those people in the background who present that horse, mainly the guys who look after it,
Yeah.
the groomers. They're an integral part of horse racing. Like you have a lot of help. You the brains, but they're people that have got to be the worker bees, and they're the people that are most important.
Sure, those worker bees are very important indeed, and there's a lot of preparation that goes into it in the sports of horse racing. In terms of being a chef, how much preparation and how important is preparation before you actually do what you do?
Look, I think people usually think that you just, you know, pitch up and you just cook. You know,
Yeah, I mean, isn't that what we all do?
Well, until I realized that it has to align, you know. Firstly, I think the biggest thing, you have to have the love for it.
Yes.
Secondly, you plan everything that you do, you know. Color coordination of the dishes, the flavors. You know, if you're gonna have all these different components in one dish, the flavors have to align. So it takes hours, it takes days of preparation, so
Yeah.
that, you know, that final moment becomes, you know, the winning moment.
Well, that's life, isn't it? But horse racing is very similar, because the guys that they start with a hairy, fluffy little baby, and you end up making that into something that's shiny and beautiful in the race course, and that can run to the best of his ability. So you prepare the plate to put on our table. We prepare the horse that your grandmother can have a bet on.
You see how you guys are already like BFFs, prepping in the kitchen, horse racing. It seems that it works in a very similar way.
I might have an ulterior motive. I think I like food more than he likes horse racing.
I think so.
I'm forced to love horse racing now.
No one's forcing you, but you will.
I will, definitely.
You guys are definitely hitting it off. Like BFFs already. Like, should I leave the room?
Please.
No, you stay right where you are. We love having you with us so that we can brag.
Oh, man. So today is the 2nd of August. James, this is a very special day. Can you tell us a bit more about why?
Well, it's the start of the horse's life. It's an amazing phenomenon, and that's what horse racing and thoroughbred horse racing is built on. Every southern hemisphere foal, and I'm talking about south of the equator, is born on the 1st of August. But they're not all born on the 1st of August. And
Okay, but just say your birthday
yeah.
is on the 1st of every horse.
Every single horse, we bake cakes for them, give them a nice birthday party on the 1st of August, because that's when the racing season starts.
I see.
And it doesn't matter that he is born in November or December. He is officially a year older on the 1st of August.
Sure.
And, Lutlav, in the northern hemisphere, he's officially born on the 1st of January. And why that coincides is that horses are normally born in the spring. You know, that's when all animals are born in the spring, aren't they? So the 1st of August is the start of the spring, really, into the summer. And the 1st of January in the northern hemisphere is the start of well, it's quite cold then.
Well, that's very interesting because the 1st of August is the birth of racing today, so it's we're on the right track, yeah?
Absolutely. This is going to be a huge day for all of us, isn't it, Chef?
I'm changing my birthday as well.
So, Chef, what are your plans? What are you busy with right now? Where can we find you, stalk you, find your recipes for inspiration?
So I think where you can find me is it's usually on Instagram, chef_Mbombi. And what I'm working on currently is something that I think has grown to be close to my heart. And I'll be launching a cookbook.
Oh, wow.
Called An African Bite. So
it's an interesting name.
yeah, no, it's huge, servings of African food. So I think, be on the lookout for that. So it's gonna be in stores.
Okay.
And yeah.
I love that. And you've also got a surprise for us apparently later, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come out with it now.
No, it's just an attempt to actually bake a friendly horse cake. Edible cake that will be
I love cake.
No, it's not gonna be for you.
I definitely need to leave you two alone in the room, and after the break you can catch Benny catching up with Chef. They've really sidelined me. Can you imagine, gentlemen? Thank you so much.
Cool stuff. Thanks, man.
You can catch him with Benny as they unpack this fabulous baking session, I think. But as we take a break, let us know your thoughts about our fabulous chef and tell us what's cooking for you on our social media pages.